It's amazing to me. I recently did a presentation on TikTok and how this foundation had gone viral, and it was sold out online. It was sold out on stores, even in my store. Like, I went in and took a picture and then wrote a newsletter about it because the shelf was empty. And where I live is probably considered small. We don't live like in the city. Like, I'm in the city now, but we live a little bit on the outskirts, and it was still sold out. It was just crazy to me that, influencers could glom onto something, and then all over the world we're rushing out in droves to buy a product.
Absolutely. And that's, there's a lot of skepticism now because, like anything in marketing, it can get overdone, right? It can get to the point where it goes from a good strategy to everyone's doing it, and then it becomes a fad, and then it becomes something that people are abusing, or, well, not really abusing, but just over relying on.
Right.
I still think, however, it is number one of the best strategies out there.
Yeah. So you have a book that's coming out. I'd love to hear about that because it's kind of over marketing analytics, yes?
Absolutely. So, as my anecdote tells you, I've always been a big believer in marketing analytics. I've always been a big believer in getting that data out there and getting people to understand the importance of measuring everything you do. It's a cliche, but you can't manage what you can't measure. So you have to do that with those measurements. So I have actually been, in what my friends jokingly call my copious spare time, I have been teaching marketing analytics to adult professional students, so practitioners in our field, who are going back for their masters, because I was an adult working full-time going back for my masters. I've been teaching that at Harvard and then at Northeastern, and I have never found a book that actually talks about the nitty-gritty, right? There's a lot of great books out there. Props to all of my fellow authors. What I needed, because what my students who are practitioners at companies large and small are guides to how do I do marketing analytics for email, social, and then how do I tie it all together? So the nitty gritty of, okay, exactly what should I be measuring in email? Exactly what should I be measuring in social media to get those results of driving sales? So after about a couple of years of teaching and never finding the right book, I said, okay, I'm done. I'm going to write this myself. I don't care if no one publishes it. I'm going to use it with my students, my clients, and my employees. And I found a publisher. It's coming out from Flat World Publishing, wonderful people to work with. And that's coming out this summer. So very excited.
Awesome.